Greetings ladies and gentlemen, my name is Unknown.
Today in this video, since the Blox Fruits update came out,
We'll upgrade every single weapon in this game. How this is going to work is to have a wheel of names with all of the materials and Blox Fruits. I'll spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, I'll upgrade all those weapons inside the respective category. So without further ado,
sit back, relax, and watch how my suffering unfolds.
So the first thing I'll do is equip the Sanguinar fighting style since it has the best in ones, which will make it easier to kill the NPCs. So now that we've done that, let's spin the wheel and see which material we get. And it looks like our first material is Angel Wings, and when we go to the Blox Fruits wiki, these are all the weapons that we need to upgrade. And in total, we're gonna need 79 Angel Wings. And these are the NPC we can get this material from. So let's go to the first sea. And now that we've arrived at the first sea, we need to go to the Skylands. And now that we've arrived, we can start grinding. And let's start by killing Whisper. And there's one. So now that we have one, we have 78 left to go. Now we have 10 Angel Wings. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And I noticed that I'll be using the Sanguinar M1s to kill NPCs, but I think the Dark Blade suits it better. But you can also use CDK. 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. And now that we've got all the Angel Wings that we need, we can upgrade the weapons. And it looks like the first weapon we need to upgrade is the Bicento. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need to head over to the pirate village since that's where the blacksmith is located. So when we speak to him, we're gonna press sword to see the materials in order to upgrade this weapon. You can see that we're gonna get an increase in 25% damage. And as you can see, we have enough, so let's go ahead and upgrade it. And the next weapon on our list is the Cutlass. So we're gonna do the same thing with the Cutlass. We're gonna press sword, and as you can see, we're gonna get an increase in 30% damage to our Cutlass. So let's go ahead and upgrade it. I don't want to bore you all with the same thing again, so I'm gonna just speedrun it. It looks like Pulvy 1 is the last weapon we need to upgrade, but it seems we're missing 2 radioactive material. So let's go ahead and go to the second sea. Now that we're here, let's go grind. And there's one out of the 2 that we need. The problem with these guys is that they're so far apart, man. They should really bring these guys closer together to make it easier to grind. And there's the second one that we need. Now let's head to the dock since that's where the blacksmith is located in the second sea. Let's press sword, and now that we have enough materials to upgrade Pole V1, let's upgrade it. And those are all the weapons for Angel Wings done. Since we're done, let's go to the wheel and see which our next material is gonna be. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Who's gonna come out victorious? And it looks like Fishtail beat Azure Embers. And when we go to the Blox Fruits wiki, you can see the weapons that I need to upgrade. So let's head to the underwater city in the first sea. And these are the NPCs who dropped this material. And you will again need 79 Fishtail, just like the Angel Wings, to upgrade every single weapon. So right now we're starting with 10 Fishtails. You can also get Fishtail from NPCs in the third sea, but since the NPCs in the first sea are weaker and a lower level, it's easier for me to kill them. So now we're at 30 Fishtail, 40, 50, 60, 70, and just letting y'all know, the only weapons I won't upgrade are Soul Cane, Acid Rifle, and Soul Guitar since I already got those weapons upgraded, and 79. And now that we have 79 Fishtail, let's go ahead and upgrade these weapons. And the first weapon we need to upgrade is the dual-headed blade. And as always, we press sword and then craft. So that's one weapon down. Now let's upgrade the pipe and then press craft to upgrade it. And that's another weapon down. Looks like the only weapons we can't upgrade are shark anchor since we're missing 21 scrap metals, which we can get in the pirate village. And we can't upgrade the twin hooks since we are missing 7 mini tusks, which can only be obtained in the third sea. So first I'll grind the scrap metal.
One eternity later.
So I decided to get 99 scrap metal. And now we'll grind the mini tusk, which can only be dropped by these guys. And after 3 hours of consecutive grinding, these are the mini tusks that I managed to get. So now let's go to Port Town to upgrade the weapons that I'm missing. So the first weapon we'll upgrade is Shark Anchor. Let's press sword and craft it to grade 1. And now let's do the same with twin hooks. And now we upgraded every single weapon under the fishtail material. So now let's go to the wheel and see which is our next material. Wow, that was quite close. It almost chose Dark Fragment. Luckily for me, we don't need to upgrade many weapons with this material. And I've already done 2, so we only need to obtain 15 radioactive material to finish the weapons. I'm already dreading grinding these guys. And there's our first one. There's our 10th one. And the final one we need. And now that we've got the radioactive materials that we need, let's go to the blacksmith to upgrade the weapons that are left. So first, I'm gonna start with the long sword. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. And now let's do the saber. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. This material sucks to grind, and even the Blox Fruits wiki says that. So to sum everything up, we have 22 mini tusks remaining from when we upgraded the twin hooks, and to upgrade the rest of these weapons we're going to need 50 in total. So I'll skip ahead to where I have all the ones that I need. And that's our 50th one. And now that we have 50, let's go ahead and upgrade all the weapons that are left. So now we're going to upgrade the first mythical of the video, which is the Clear Steel Katana. And now that we upgraded it, we can upgrade the 2 swords that make up the Clear Steel Katana. So let's start with Tsushita. And now let's do Yama. And now let's go to the wheel and spin again. And looks like it's gonna choose bones. And this is good because there's only one sword that requires bones to upgrade, the Hollow Scythe. For those of you that don't know how to obtain bones, first you need to go to the Haunted Castle, which is located to the left of Port Town and to the right of Tiki Outpost. Every NPC in this island dropped bones, but the NPC that dropped the most bones are located inside the castle. And luckily, I have enough materials to upgrade this weapon. So let's upgrade it. And now that we're done with that, let's go to the wheel and spin it. And it looks like we got magma ores. So now we need to go to the first sea and head towards the magma village where we can obtain magma ores. Looking at the Blox Fruits wiki, we can knock off a lot of weapons with this material, and that means time to grind. And doing the math, we need to obtain 104 magma ores in total to upgrade every single weapon in this category. And right now we have 11.
Here's my 50th one. And just letting y'all know, every material has a max capacity of 99. The only exceptions are bones and ectoplasm. So after I get 99 magma ores, I'll need to come back here after upgrading the weapons that I can to get the remaining magma ores that I need. And here's my 99th. So the first weapon I'm going to upgrade is the Dragonheart Sword. Now we'll do the Fog Slamp. And now let's speedrun the rest of the weapons. So the only weapons I won't be able to upgrade are Darkblade, Bazooka, and Dragon Storm, since I'm missing 15 Dragon Scales, which add up to 45 in total, and Rengoku since I'm missing 5 Vampire Fangs. So first we'll grind the Vampire Fangs since they're located in the second sea. You need to head over to the Graveyard Island, and to the right you will see a cave in which reside vampires who drop their fangs. So I managed to get 41 Vampire Fangs, which will be important later on. And now, let's go ahead and get the dragon scales that we need. So here's our 15th one, our 30th, and our 45th. So I decided to get 89 dragon scales to upgrade all the weapons for this material, since I'm not trying to come back here. So without wasting more time, let's upgrade the weapons that are left. So first, let's upgrade Darkblade, then a Bazooka, followed by Dragon Storm. And like I said earlier, we need to come back to obtain the remaining magma ores to upgrade Rengoku. And now that we've got all the materials that we need, let's upgrade Rengoku. And as always, you press sword and then craft. And now that we're finally done with the magma ore material, let's go to the wheel and see which material we get. And it looks like we got ectoplasms. And thankfully, there's only one weapon that needs ectoplasms to upgrade, and that sword is the Midnight Blade. And thankfully, I have enough materials, so let's go ahead and upgrade it. And now that we're done with that, let's go to the wheel and spin it. And looks like the only two weapons that use meteorites for upgrading are the Gravity Blade and the Venom Bow. So let's go ahead and upgrade those. And I know I'm sounding quite repetitive, but let's go to the wheel and see what we get. Looks like we finally landed on the mythical material. And looking at the Blox Fruits wiki, we can see that we only have one weapon left to upgrade with this material, and that weapon is the Dark Dagger. And as always, let's spin the wheel again. And looks like we landed on Conjured Cocoa. And the two weapons we can upgrade with this material are Buddy Sword and Spiky Trident. So let's start with Buddy Sword. And thankfully, I have enough materials, so let's upgrade it. And now let's do the same for Spiky Trident. Now let's go to the wheel and spin it. Landing on dragon scales makes me glad that I grinded out the ones that I need already. And looking at the Blox Fruits wiki, we only have a few weapons left with this material. So first let's upgrade Cavander. And now let's do Dragon Trident. And now it's time to upgrade the last mythical weapon. And now the last weapon to finish off dragon scales And now that we're done with that, we can go ahead and spin the wheel again. Looks like the only weapons that I'll need to upgrade are the swords that make up the Chuchup Katana. So now let's upgrade the first legendary sword. Now for the second legendary sword. And now for the final legendary sword. We're almost done, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. I'm actually quite surprised that I didn't get scrap metal earlier, because that would have really knocked out almost every single weapon in the game. So since we landed on scrap metals, we can upgrade the triple katana, Coco, and flail. So let's go ahead and do that now. So here's the triple katana, Coco, and the flail. So that means that the last remaining material is leather, and there's only one weapon we can upgrade with just leather, and that's the shark saw. So let's go ahead and upgrade it now. So this is how my inventory looks like right now. So I'm finally free. Thank you to anyone who's watched until the end. I hope you all enjoyed. I do have more videos planned for the future. If any of you want to check out my socials, they will be linked in the description. God bless y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time.